Welcome back. This is Tom. This is Tom's Radio Room Show, and I got my new RADDY RF760 radio, and I did a band scan about 30 minutes ago of the shortwave band, and I go, oh, okay, conditions are pretty good. I'll do a video of showing the capabilities of this radio on shortwave. And so I set everything up. I'm using like a 10 or 12-year-old cell phone that it's now starting to expand the battery, and I've got it taped, the back taped, so that it doesn't fall off. I'm gonna have to find a new camera of some type. My old webcams, the resolution is not that good. That's what I use down in my workshop, and as you see in those videos, kind of fuzzy. Anyway, so did a pretty good job of this radio. Did a pretty good job of scanning the shortwave band. Let's see. Hello. It's 6 o'clock in the morning right now. I did the band scan about an hour ago, about 5 o'clock in the morning here in Clearwater, Florida, and it picked up a number of stations, especially this one here at 9.330, which is, I believe, WBCQ out of the northeast part of the United States. And it was clear as a bell. And so I got everything set up, and now it's gone. It's gone. The band conditions for shortwave lately have been crazy. There are only brief periods of time where the band is good. Most of the time, it's so full of noise caused by the solar effects. Right now, I don't know. Stand by. Where the heck is my mouse? Gee, hold on a second. My mouse all of a sudden became very, very sensitive. Trying to get on the web page. Okay. The A index is a 17. We want it to be 5 or less. So that's not good. Lots of noise. I even tried another radio, my RSP Duo, with my loop antenna, and it wasn't picking up much now. It was picking up some stations a while ago. Now the noise level has raised, and it's covered up all the stations. So I can't really show you the capabilities of this radio on shortwave. Now, how many times have I said now? Okay. Anyway, I tried this wire antenna that it comes with. What's nice about it, it has the connector that plugs in the top. It measures about 10 feet. So I strung it up in my office, and I plugged it in and out on various frequencies it had found during the scan using its built-in telescopic antenna, and it didn't seem to improve it very much. 10 feet, yeah, that's way too short. You need a minimum of 20 feet using a wire antenna. Now, the beauty of them providing this is you can solder on another wire and extend it another 10, 15 feet, whatever you want, and move this clip down to the end, and then you can clip it into a tree or something outside. That's another thing that I can't overemphasize is on shortwave, you really need an outside antenna. Either take the radio outside or have an outside antenna. That's the key for shortwave, especially with the band conditions the way they have been for the past 3 months. Lots of noise. Okay, so much for that. So that is nice. They did provide this, so they have the connector what you need, and then you can add wire onto this. I would not be surprised if you took this, added another at least 10 feet of wire, and then strung it up in your backyard. That reception would really be good on shortwave. This is an amazing little radio with all the bands it has. I have been trying to do a scan of VHF. I haven't listened to VHF in a long time. I used to listen to that. I used to be able to pick up the police before they all went encrypted. So now there's none that aren't encrypted. So I can't do that anymore. The other thing that I was trying to get this morning on VHF, but I'm sure it was too early, was on Radio Reference. They have a listing of all the frequencies used by the local school systems. And there's been a lot of problems at schools with kids and stuff. So I thought, man, maybe I'll start monitoring that. Well, I started searching using this radio too early in the morning. And I think that also they've added the requirement for a PL tone. Now, I don't know if, because my memory just fails, I don't know if you need the capability of having a PL tone on a receiver or not. Or is it, I think it's only for transmit. I don't know. The old brain is really getting cramped. So anyway, what else about this radio? I haven't really tried all the options yet. Just barely tried some of the options. One thing I did that RADDY asked me to do, which I have no problem with that, is I added in the description below my videos for this radio a link to their store, because they have a lot of different radios, and I have purchased a lot of their different radios, and every one of them has been fantastic. So I added that into the last video, and I'll put it in this video, so you can go directly to their website and look at this radio and other radios they have available for sale. I think that's about it for this. Like I say, I wanted to show you and I can show you, but it's not going to be very good because the condition just went down a toilet. So let me show you what it did find. So let's go to memo mode. It found a lot of signals, but they're all noisy. We turn the volume back up. Oh, it's back. Look at that. I'll be done. It does make, let me turn the volume down so you can hear me. It does make a difference as far as reception if you're holding the radio. And they mention that in the manual, that reception can be improved from holding the radio. That's a normal phenomenon, especially on little radios like this. So let me turn the volume back up, and I'll show you that. Pretty good. See? It cuts down on the noise. Now, let me turn this back down. One of the problems as far as noise, besides the solar index, is I'm in my office, which there are lots and lots of electronics on right now in my office, creating noise. For instance, one person pointed out that they could see the reflection of my ceiling fan in one of the displays, and that could create noise. Matter of fact, it's on right now, I've got the ceiling fan on, and I've got a floor fan on. So both of those could be causing interference. I have my internet router and internet switch in this room. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 computers running. I have my cell phone, so got a lot of interference in this room. I really need to get a better setup as far as recording down in my workshop and do recordings exclusively down in my workshop. Not as convenient, but the noise as far as radios is a lot less down there. I typically don't have any computers on, and I've got a lot of outside antennas I can get to, which yesterday I started repairing my outside antennas. Last year, the hurricanes damaged almost all of my outside antennas. And I've only fixed a couple of them that I use most often. I haven't fixed all of them. So yesterday I started repairing all of them so that the hurricanes can come this year and damage them again. Yeah, what do you do? What do you do? I think I babbled enough. I was going to go through this. Let me go to memo mode and tune. There's nothing there. Let me turn the volume up. This one's gone too. Get this out of the way. See, it found a lot of signals, but they're gone. All gone. Yeah. Okay, let's just turn this down. Let's go all the way up to the top. So 33, 40, 45, 60. They found 60 signals. There's something there. Weak. Something there, but it's weak. And then see, it's gone now again. 9.330 is gone. I wonder if the stand had anything to do with it. No, that didn't. It's gone. They come and go that fast. All right, let's turn the volume down. Now, I don't know, and it's just, I haven't looked it up. I think when you do a scan, an ATS scan, I think it turns the squelch off. So that's why the noise signals are getting captured. I think that's the case. Once again, well, let me see if I get the manual right here, but it'll probably take me 15 minutes to find out what I wanted to know. But I'm going to look anyway. Stand by. Search. Yeah, I don't see it offhand, but it might tell you in here that it turns off the squelch during search. And I might just, for the heck of it, start a search and see if it does that. Let me look at something first. Okay, right now the squelch is off. And I haven't gotten that far to learn how to turn the squelch on. Let me look again just for a second. Bear with me. I know I should be doing my homework here and learning more about the radio before I do a video. There's so much that you can do with this radio that I'm just overwhelmed. I didn't find it. Yeah, I don't find, yeah, it's in here, I just haven't found it. I don't find how you turn the squelch on and off and change the squelch level. I'll have to look that up. So let me Just try something here real quick. Set. Okay, that's bandwidth blinking. Ah, there's Squelch. Now, how do I change it? Nope, I didn't change it. Let me go back. Squelch. Nope, I didn't change it. I'm sorry. Okay, Squelch. Step. That could be it. Okay, I'm already it reverts back to the previous modes within a few seconds. There we go. No, that didn't do it. Okay, let's try it one more time, and I'm gonna give up. Push and hold. Nope, I have to read the manual, yeah. But it does have apparently the option where you can change the squelch. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if when you set it, if it stays set when you do the scan, the ATS. Some radios I know when they do the ATS, they turn the squelch off. And then when it's done, excuse me, turns it back on. Okay, I bet, I went over my 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to do a lot of videos on this because it's got so many functions and I'm still learning, as it's pretty obvious. Thanks for watching. If you have any ideas, like if you know how to change the squelch, leave a comment. I'd appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, that would be great too. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.